What's going on, guys? Thank you for checking in with today's upload. If you guys couldn't tell from the title of the video, we have parts galore for the 240. I've been kind of just sitting on some money, saving it, setting it aside, and I was waiting to pull the trigger on a ton of parts that I was going to order for the S13. It may seem like it's gone on the back burner, but you know, I've been working, I've been so busy, and it's just been craziness that I've just been, you know, stacking my money up, and I finally pulled the trigger on some goodies here. You can see we've got some used parts that are laying around and also some brand new parts. We'll start off first with the used parts. That's including all of this stuff here and the Sylvia parts. A guy over in Emerald Coast, his name was Nick. He came over here to pick up a car, and he has a ton of 240s, so he had a ton of parts for me. And he had the Sil parts here, the center garnish here, and this good mint condition headlights. Got all the brackets and everything there. I'll go ahead and pop this out of the way. Lay that down. You guys can see it's a good headlight there. So I'll fix my other headlight, and I'll have a set, and then I'll have a spare along with this guy. So I picked this up, got tension rod brackets, brake master, and the booster, a clutch pedal. I actually got a drive shaft. It's over here, Florida with this nice rain. So the drive shaft laying up there. Drive shaft with the carrier bearing bracket and the hardware for that. And then we picked up ISR full set. This is the Pro series, not the Pro A, so it came with the traditional style tension rods instead of the curved ones. Picked up a new top mount manifold for my CA. I decided to go a different route with this guy. I'm also getting injectors for it. We're not going to go and use my top mount that I use for my little 225, 228 there. We're going to be jumping up to this T3 style, getting Niztune and really juicing her up a little bit. We got our clutch goodies here. Got the slave and the clutch master. That's about to fall over. Sylvia headlight brackets. These are for my buddy Scott. They're used. They were painted. That's the color of his engine bay. We've got subframe bushings, urethanes. Have those guys there, and then a full master bushing kit. We have the 415 high build primer. Go ahead and lay that down in the bay. So as you guys can see, a ton of parts. A ton of parts. We have a lot to do. I've also brought some work home. You guys couldn't tell over here. I've got Huffman's trailer, and our lease was up on the shop that we were at, and we still have a ton of work to do. So I brought some work home. It's actually hooked up to the Jeep right now. It's kind of funny. But I've been doing that here for the past couple days. My garage is packed. Picked up this beautiful Milwaukee drop saw. Pretty excited about that guy. That thing's awesome. So, if you couldn't tell, there's a lot going on, and we have a lot to do. I have a whole entire list that I've written out here for my 240, and honestly, the majority of the stuff that's right here and the stuff that I already have knocks down a good portion of this list. So I'm really excited to get this stuff all together, get the Sylvia lights mocked up, and if the rain would hold off for a couple minutes, I would like to show you guys the bay, because the bay on the car is all cleaned up. I finished stitch welding that guy, wrapped all that stuff up, and then I laid down some self-etching primer and just cleaned up most of the spots where the rust damage was, and you know, just went through and really cleaned it up, removed all the seam sealer, and it looks fantastic. We've got the Sylvia fender sitting on there, and also a Sylvia fiberglass front bumper, just the, you know, cheesy eBay arrow that I bought from that Nick guy when he came over here. He had just a bunch of Sylvia parts, and I was like, all right, I'll take them. So she's come a long way from what she was, and I just got to get all these parts on her, and she'll be set. As far as the Dodge has been going, she's been good. I actually got the control arms. They're down there still. I still got to install those, and then I picked up some sway bar end link bushings. I needed to get those taken care of. She's been running great, running strong. The gauges have been awesome. Bumper, mirrors, everything's been awesome with the truck. No complaints about that, except for I did crack my bezel. My dash bezel, my wood grain one, so crappy enough. That thing cracked. I got new clips for it, and I tried like saving it and putting the clips on it and gently installing it, and it just cracked. And I guess the vibrations from the new dashboard cracked a couple of the tabs, the little locking tabs. They were just in the new dash, and it just fell forward one day, and I was like, ah. So yeah, that kind of upsets me. I've got a new one. Paid 150 bucks for a new one. Well, you know, a used but a mint condition one for my buddy Ryan. And once that guy comes in, we'll throw that in. I just wanted to show you guys all these parts, update you with this stuff. I know I'm rambling my mouth and it's kind of boring, but I hadn't uploaded. I've been busy with work, and then as you guys couldn't tell, I got a little like a sinus bug or something. I had a bad sinus pressure and stuff, and I'm feeling much better now. I took a day or two off of work, and I kind of, you know, put a lot of workload on me throughout the weekend. Had to catch up and do all that nonsense, but it is what it is. It's life. We're you know, back on the smooth trail. So once I finish up welding up all this stuff for James here, we'll definitely get all this stuff out of the way, and we'll turn our attention to the S13. As far as the Subaru goes, if you guys do care about that, that is the brand new engine block right there. The heads are back. I have every single part to put this thing together. Again, just waiting on my work to kind of slow down, and I'll jump right into this, get this thing out of here, pull the S13 back in here, and we will dive into it. So a lot to do. I know I'm doing a lot of talking. I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed because I didn't upload, so I apologize about that. I'm terrible. You guys already, you know, deal with this all the time. I'm terrible YouTuber. I honestly do this stuff for fun, you know. It's just good to look back and stuff, so don't beat me up too much. But we are slowly gaining in subscribers, and my video views like never make it over like 1,500. I don't understand it, but for those of you that do watch it, thank you so much. If you guys are new to the channel, I really appreciate you watching. We're gonna be diving into all this good stuff. I know that I keep saying this and it's kind of redundant, but the parts are stacking. A lot of things are, you know, in motion behind the scenes. It's just I don't have any time to film and actually work on anything aside from a day off here and there, just like the last video, and that's why it was so long, because I shoved so much content into one video so that way I could get it up for you guys. But that is about it, guys. I'm super stoked to have all these freaking parts. So excited to get the S13 on the road. I've got a couple other things. I'm looking at a trailer, so that way I can tow the S13 back and forth to OSW. And then I really like to go to a Clutch Kickers event. Obviously, I've got to dial my car in and still get coilovers and a lot of other things, but like I said, so much in the works. I got my paint coming for that thing. We're gonna be doing the two-tone on that. There's everything. So thank you. I will see you guys in the next upload. I promise we'll get some auto content in here, some you know, wrenching and welding, and we'll dive right into it and get something going, because I'm slacking here. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next upload. Peace.